Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Boxycharm video, but we're going to do it a little differently, and I really want to see what you guys think about it because unboxings aren't everybody's favorite thing to watch. I was trying to think of a better way to do it, and one of the YouTubers I watch, Alexandria Ryan, and something that I like, if she's doing an unboxing of a makeup related box, then she'll put everything on her face and try it all out. So instead of taking you guys through the unboxing portion, why don't we just put everything on my face? There are only a couple of things that can actually go on my face right now, but otherwise we'll get through everything. This is a Boxycharm regular box and a Boxy Premium, so these are both boxes. And if I remember which one's which, I'll try to just point out which one's which. But otherwise, let's go ahead and get into this, put it all on my face. So let's get right into it. So I've already toned, so I am going to use the Levito Inspired by Nature Age Away Replenishing Cream. Feels pretty creamy. Ooh, smells like floral. Well, while I'm putting it on, let's read it. Grapefruit seed, melissa, and avocado are in here. It says it firm, hydrates, and repairs. So that sounds pretty good. Definitely has a very floral scent to it. It's definitely a cream. I don't usually use a whole lot of cream on my face just because it tends to break out or fill my pores a little bit. So I'll be interested to see what this does, see if it does anything good. Next up, we have the Benefit Porefessional. By the way, this Levito cream came in the Boxycharm Premium, I believe. This came in my regular box, and it is a full-size Benefit product, so that's amazing. I already know I like this stuff. It is the first thing I actually bought at Ulta when I first started my makeup journey. And I was in love. I just bought a little sample size. Let's go ahead and do eyes really quick because I usually do my eyes before my foundation and everything anyways. So in my Boxy Premium box, I got the Pure X Barbie Endless Possibilities palette. I'm trying to think of a good look to do because I also have the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This is in Rose Gold Retro, so I'm trying to match that as much as possible. This palette here does have a really pretty sparkle to it that I probably won't dip into, but I might swatch it later. There are only 2 matte shades, and they're the 2 brown shades up at the top. So like this one here, this chocolatey one, and then this caramely one. There are no names for the shades or anything, so let's just get into it. We're gonna try to dust the caramely part all over the lid. Then we're gonna go into a smaller brush and dip into that really chocolatey brown. I feel like as it's blending, some of the pigment is going away. And it's also turning more into like an ashy brown. If you look here, it looks more warm. So I wouldn't see it going super ashy, but like if you look on my eyes, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up. It definitely looks more ashy. All right, I've seriously been blending for about 3 to 4 minutes now, and I think this is the best I'm going to get. It's a little bit patchy, and every time I try to blend out the patchiness, the pigment's going away. So let's do something stupid. So I want to use this palette to its fullest. So I'm gonna go a little bit daring, and I think I'm gonna use this purpley shade just on my finger. and go right in the center and out to the outer corner. Alright, so that doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to go into the really deep purple right next door and just hit the, oh, that actually looks a little silvery purple. Anyways, and just hit the outer corner. Alright, so I think that doesn't look too bad. The shimmers definitely work better than the mattes in here, so it's actually kind of a good thing this palette only has 2 mattes. Let's go ahead and do eyeliner really quick. Did not get an eyeliner in there, so I'm just going to use my LA Girl brown liner. Alright, so there is liner. I didn't do a wing or anything like that, but I am going to still go in with my Stila here. Alright, so I'm just going to go in with a flat packer brush straight off of the wand here and go into the inner corner. Dang. Okay. So I got this Stila eyeshadow in my premium box. Okay, so here are my eyes done with the things that I got in the boxes. I would skip, you know, foundation stuff because I didn't get any of that. But I did get 3 brushes from Opulent Beauty. These are super pretty brushes. We got a powder brush here. We got a bullet brush, which I'll probably use for highlight or something, I don't know. And then we got a flathead, which I will probably try to use for foundation. So we'll see how that works. We're gonna go in with a brush, excuse me, with the flat brush, and just start kind of working it in. Well, dang, I'm pretty stoked about that actually. I think this brush, with how soft it is, it's like really soft. So I'm kind of surprised that it was able to, you know, blend in the foundation as well as it did. So not a bad brush. I will take it. And the brushes came in my premium box. Alright, I'm going to go in with some powder on the Opulent Beauty powder brush. I think because it's so fluffy, it's not like a good dense powder, like powder brush to like pack the powder in there. It's more of like a glide over the top. So I'm going to try this brush again. I'm going to use an e.l.f. bronzer. This is the primer infused bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. And with this being a little bit more, actually, before I do that, I'm going to do my brows really quick. Please hold. Alright, now we're back. Brows are on. Now let's go into that bronzer. So what I was saying before was, I feel like with how powdery, like, powdery? No. With how fluffy, there we go. With how fluffy this brush is, I feel like it'll be better for bronzer. So, let's go ahead and tap and swirl and buff away. Alright, so this is me bronzed. It doesn't look too bad. I still haven't found a great use for this brush yet. So, let's try cheeks. This is a very light blush. This is a very light blush. This is the Show Me Your Cheeks blush in soft pink. It is soft and shimmery, and is wanting to do nothing on this brush. Yeah, I don't think I like this brush. Let's go in, grab 2. Oops. So this is the brush I usually use. This is the Alamar Cosmetics complexion brush. This is what I use for blush. Oh yeah, there she goes. Alright, so there is complexion basically done. Obviously still have highlighter, but I do have a fun thing for that. I am going to go ahead and do my under eye, and again, keeping with the theme of it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, we're gonna go into the blue, because why not? So now that that's done, I'm going to, on a fluffy brush, stay with me, I'm going to dip into this blushy pink shade. Once again, it's a shimmer, but that's really not bad. So we will hit that palette one more time for some highlighting, but we got two more things and then lips. So we've got the Wander Beauty Mile High Club mascara. It's in one of those squeezy tubes, so that's interesting. So let's try it on the, ooh, I almost said the lips and then the lids. No, let's try it on the lashes and we'll see how it goes. I feel like I went so crazy with my eyeshadow that this mascara, no matter how good it is, isn't going to cut it. That's at least better. Alright, so here's the mascara on both eyes. Definitely looks a lot better than just on one, obviously. But I did neck myself, so that's rude. So if you didn't know, the trick to getting off mascara is let it dry. Sounds dumb, I know, but trust me. Let it dry. Scratch it off with either a Q-tip or a spoolie of some kind. Just make sure the spoolie doesn't have anything, you know, crazy like eyebrow stuff on it or something. And then I always just put a little bit of, I just touch up with like my foundation brush or something, because sometimes it'll wipe away some of the foundation. Excuse you. And so let's do lips really quick and then highlight, because highlight is my favorite part here, and then we'll talk about the two things that I'm not using. We have the Nude Sticks Magnetic Lip Plush Paints in Waikiki Rose, which is a really pretty rosy color, obviously. And then we have the iconic London Lip Plumping Gloss in Peekaboo. So we are going to, oh, that is not the doe foot I was expecting. So we're going to try to do our lips in this. This is definitely a matte, so it's got a pretty good dry down. It's not like a stiff dry down. It definitely still feels creamy while it's drying down. And I do really like the color. It is a little light, so I'm going to see if I can go in with a second coat really quick after this dries down for another second. But I do really like this. This does look really cute. It's pulling a little bit more pinky rose and darker on camera. Off camera, it is pulling a little bit more of like an orangey peach. So let's do a second coat. Yeah, that did layer really nicely. Again, it's more of like a peachy for me as opposed to on camera. On camera, I wish I had that lip color. Like, that's the lip color I need in my life. This one, meh, which I'm sure makes no sense because you're looking at the color that I want to have. So we are going to go in with this Iconic London plumping gloss. I've never used a plumping gloss before, so let's see. Definitely minty. Definitely tingles a little bit. We'll see if we get any good lip plumping action. So while we wait for that, our last item that we're going to actually use is the Iconic London Illuminator Drops. Like, even in the bottle, those are just gorgeous. And this is in the shade Original. So it's kind of like a rose gold metallic, and I am going to use the other brush. See if it'd be good for highlight. Holy crap. Okay, so that's freaking gorgeous. Like, oh, I feel like I could stare at that forever. But just a touch. And then we're gonna go in with my finger to see how that applies. Because on my nose, I apply foundation with my finger. That is how highlighter is supposed to look. The last thing I'm going to do is the Pure Cosmetics palette. Go into this really bright top shade here and use this as my highlight for my brow bone and my inner corner. I feel like I should have done this before the Iconic London because nothing's going to top that, so... That's a pretty good inner corner highlight though. Alright, so that's everything. The only things I did not use are, I got 3 sheet masks from Tony Moly, and then an Elemis Superfood Calm Cleansing Foam. So this is a micellar water cleansing foam. So really excited to try this one out in particular. But that is what I got in my Boxycharm and Boxy Premium boxes. I just said box a lot. So let me know down below if you like the way that I did this layout as opposed to my actual unboxings that I do. Otherwise, if you like my regular unboxings, let me know and I'll go back to those. I'm not getting nearly as many boxes. Like, it's only gonna be Boxycharm related, so there won't be like the Allure and all those kinds of things anymore, just because I don't have those anymore. But so it won't be like as much, but if you like those, I do still want to make one subscription box related video a month. So I really like this one. This is the one that I have going right now, so that's just where I'm kind of at. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you like the video, give me a good old thumbs up. Come subscribe. Hang out with me every Friday. Looks like that's my new schedule, so I'm gonna start saying it. Every Friday I upload a new video. I will leave all of the information down below about the boxes and everything if you're curious to sign up. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.